Okay, we're just walking up from this car park and it's following the road now up to Ogwen Cottage. That's where we'll pick up the main path up to Ogwen. Not Ogwen, Idwell. Right, so we've just come past Ogwen Cottage and this is the start of the route up. We've got Trevan just over here, the first gateway, and there's the waterfall just beyond this, the one that everybody photographs. So we're going to follow this route up here and up that way, and we're looking to do Seniors Gully and Seniors Ridge up to Glyder Fawr. Right, so you see Trevan in front of us. This is the path that separates off now, so to the left it goes up the top there and it goes up through the bulk to the south ridge of Trevan, and then this one is the one that goes up to the lake and the start of either Devil's Kitchen up to Glyder Fawr, or the route we're taking, which is Seniors Gully and then Seniors Ridge. See, Pippin gets lots of water around these streams, even further up, even quite high. He'll range around and find any little spring, so he has plenty of water when he's up here, even though it looks dry. And that's Ogwen behind us. Okay, well that's the way we just come, and heading this way now. This path's really well laid all the way up to the lake and a bit beyond as well, and the weather is really nice. Not completely clear, but a tiny bit of haze, and warm, very warm. And if we look up, we can see Devil's Kitchen pretty much there, leading up to Glyder Fawr, which would be over this way. Okay, we've just come over. This is the first view of the lake. I think it's Idwell. So it separates off to the right. You can go up to, I think it's a Garn, and then across the tops, or this way is to Devil's Kitchen, which we can see up above us there. Okay, we're just going alongside the lake. We can see Devil's Kitchen's that side, and the gully that we're going up is actually right here, and then the ridge above it. Here we go, come on now. Okay, we come up to this point now, and to the left hand side there is what I've seen on other videos as the track up to the start of this gully up here. Okay, so but the Ordnance Survey map actually shows the path coming from around there, the Idwell slabs. This looks fine, so I'm going to take this because it does go more direct up to the start of the gully. Right, looking up to the gully now, and it is as steep as it looks. Right in front of us there is I think they call them the Idwell slabs, and I can see there's this may not be clear on here, but I can see people climbing on it already this morning, and we're still just heading up this. So we're making our way slowly up to the start of the gully. Okay, we're working our way up, and you got the this is the side of the Idwal slabs. So you got this rock face here, and we're not quite yet there yet. We're heading towards the bottom of this gully. I think you can see now how steep it is. I think we've reached the bottom of the gully. You can see where we're going, so we're gonna have to make our way up there. And what I'm going to do is put the GoPro on the head mount, because very quickly I'm going to need my hands, so I won't be able to use this Osmo. So we swapped over to the GoPro. Let's put that on, and we'll start climbing up. It's lucky that it's dry, because I can see now if it was wet and there was water running down here, this would be a different kettle of fish altogether. Come on, Pippin. Yeah. Come on. He's like a mountain goat. Look at him. Come here then. Come on, where are we going? That's the view behind us to Idwal and Penrolwyn. And we got these side of the Idwal slabs here. You see all the crampon marks in here. I just swap over to this camera, so we just come up this bit, so I don't know, maybe a third of the way up. We're just working our way up this. It's really nice going, it's not too wet. It's perfect this. I can see in the winter, or when it's wet and there's water running down here, this would be a different thing altogether. I think I saw this on somebody's video. There's a big rock, and you can either go left or you can go right to the right hand side. Let's have a look right and see what we're looking at. Pippin! Good boy, where are you going? Hey? Oh, we've come to a nice little ledge before the pull up. There's the lake behind us. Go this side. Go on then. There you go. Go on then. Oh, I can sort of see the top of the gully now. I think the really steep sections were just in this middle bit. Yeah, I see Pippin's at the top now. At the top of the gully anyway, where it opens up and then we start the ridge. So we just come up that last little bit there, and now I'm just looking up at this very last bit of the gully, and you see the large stone boulder in the way, and I'm pretty sure that's to the top of the gully. There he is. Stay. Stay. Pippin. Stay. Wow. Okay, we just come out the top of the gully there, and from what I know, Seniors Ridge is this here, carries on up there, up to the top of Glyder Fawr.
Hear the birds and see the sun. sight, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Yeah, what do you think, Pippin? Okay, so we've just stopped here. Just did a quick drone flight at the end of the top of the gully. You can't really see the top here, but goes down that way. Now I think the ridge is this way, so we've got to find the path. I think goes up to the side and then doubles back on itself a little bit and up to this ridge, up to the top of here and then over, and then carries on up to Glyder Fawr. So we're looking down, back down, there's Llynedwell and Ogwen just on the other side. Okay, I don't think this is the main path. I think the path goes to this side here and up the ridge. But if we look over this side, I have a feeling that this is the top of the Llynedwell slabs. It is, and we can I think the slabs are to the right, and they drop down into the valley below the or above the lake, and the ridge here we can see is sheer sides here, so we're going to go to the left and keep away from these drops. Right, go on, Pip. Yeah, it's a little path going up this way. Carries on up there, I think. There you can see the top of the gully there. Now we've just come up, you can see the little bits of path, and going this way we've just come up this bit. Bit of scrambling up that. And then we can see we're carrying on up this path. And on the right hand side you can see the cliffs. Down below, I think we'll be slightly out of sight, is Devil's Kitchen. Peak up there, if I remember, is a garden. Nice, come on, Pippin. Come on, here we go. So just come up that little bit, and it's opening up as a little section here. I think there's a little scrappy little path going to the left, but I think this is fine here. It goes up this way, and then we're going to go up the peak, I think, and that takes us up onto the plateau then, I think, of Glyder Fawr. Very windy, well, not very windy, but there is quite a good breeze blowing here. I think it's going to get a bit breezy up as we move up onto the tops. So hopefully this microphone is working now, because with the GoPro it would be impossible to do any talking at all with a breeze like this. Yeah, okay, the path is, yeah, visible, slight, but visible. Can't really see where it goes as it moves up to the top, but it just snakes up that way, I think. Right, we're heading just up here. So as I thought, the path just snakes up below these rocks, and I think it just snakes up round now to the left of that summit there. It's just over to the top on the way up towards Glyder Fawr. I say that, it looks like it goes over this way now. Oh well, we'll have a look. I don't want to go too far to the right, because that's where the cliffs are here. So I'm not keen on going that way at all. It's too far to the right. So we'll go back. I don't think we're going to go that way. Let's have a look at what we got here. Yeah, I think if it's any way, it's going to be somewhere up along here to the left, to the left of these cliffs and the rock outcrop. Oh. Yeah, this is it. So stay to the left. The right hand side just leads you straight onto the cliffs. And once you find it, you know it's the right path. There's no problems at all up here now. Yeah, nearly went wrong there. We just come up this little bit just in front of us, and I went off to that side because it looked like the path snaked up that way. See, the path actually comes there, and I'm pretty sure, looking at the scuff marks and stuff, that we actually go up this way, which makes sense because we're keeping ourselves onto the ridge itself, but not too far over to the right. yeah, sort of nearing the top of the ridge now. Okay, so we've just come up to the right-hand side of the rock outcrop there, and come up this way. And now we're just working our way up this rock outcrop here. Right, we've sort of reached the top of this section. Glyder Fawr is that way. No very distinct paths, just crossing all that. And we've got a fantastic view from here. So we've got Ogwen across there, and we're looking across Ogwen, and then Gribin in the distance there. And this ridge is where we're going to try to come down this way, because that takes us back down to the Ogwen cottage. Right, we're just going to head off now across this these sort of boulder fields. Glyder Fawr should be over here, so we're just going to snake our way across that way. I don't think there's much of a path, it's just finding a way through it. Yeah, this is typical Glyder going with lots and lots of rock. The landscape's pretty amazing around here, the way the rocks all jut out. I'm just looking, the summit is over this way. Right, so we're at the summit of Glyder Fawr. Do you want some summit sausages? Come on then. Right, do you want some summit sausages then? Come on. Let's have these then. What have we got then? Here we go. Proper sausages this time. So we're going to head off from Glyder Fawr and head towards Glyder Fawr. It's quite windy at the moment, so I hope this is okay. So, I say windy, it's a good breeze. And then we're going to go down a Gribin, I think that way, because I haven't done it before. And I'd like to try that out, make sure I know it. And these rocks here, this is really typical of being up on the top of the Glyders. all these near vertical spikes. There's a couple of cairns to guide you across the top. Just having a look back. That's back towards the summit of Glyder Fawr. Yeah, Pip, come on. Okay, so we've just come over from Glyder Fawr, and this is the top of the ridge at Gribin. So we're going to go back down that way, head there over that side to join the path. I'm just looking around now. We've got Gribin there and Glyder Fawr there, and that's the, I've forgotten the exact name, Castle Gunant. So just looking down towards Linidwell, and we can actually see, I think it's Bethesda in the distance, and that's the Ogwen cottage. Yeah, so this is the path down, so I'm going to have to do a bit of hands-on rock here. But it's all fine, it looks fine. There we are, so we've just come down these cliffs, which was a little bit slippy down places, but we got down there. Just to get down to this path, I'm not even sure if this is the best way. It didn't look like there was any other way over the rocks. Yeah, this Gribin is much more of a scrambling route than I thought. It's it's pretty much scrambling down that down all that rock. Some people now have just come up past me, and they're just heading up that way to the right a little bit. But there's very little path or anything there. And then coming down this way is it's the same. It's a lot of loose rock, multiple paths down, but you can see the path in the distance crossing here, or here is it? I don't know. Hang on. Probably about there. Yeah, so that's the main path up at Gribin, and it's a bit of an awkward one because you've got to go up. I think this way, the best way is straight up. There's a bit of a gap you can see maybe at the top. It leads down. The best way is really go straight up to it. The paths, some of them go around a little bit to the edges around the sides there. Fantastic view of Gribin from here. Looking over across to Glyder Fawr, Castle Gunant. Looking back the way we've come and over to Glyder Fawr. We're on this path now, just heading back down the valley. Right. So we're still just working our way down Gribin, the lower sections. See where we go. Should be able to see the main path somewhere below us soon. Right, we're on the main path now from the south slopes of Trevane back down to the Ogwen Cottage car parking area there. Ogwen to the right. Just looking back there at Trevane. So just looking over there towards Glyder Fawr and Devil's Kitchen. And then we're looking out, I think, towards Bethesda and Ogwen. So this is actually the path that comes down, joins the Nidwell, and then goes back to the centre. It's not the one that we saw earlier that headed up towards Trevane that way. So it's a slightly different route. If I wanted to come back on that one, I would have had to go back on myself a little bit. Come down there, but this one's I didn't realise just how steep it is. But it's okay, so there's plenty of footholds and everything here. It's just yeah, very steep. I don't know if you can see him, but he's all the way down there. And this has got quite loose, the scree type stuff. It's not, yeah, not the most pleasant of going. Well, we've got Devil's Kitchen over to the left, and we're not far off joining the main track now back. And Goose is not too happy. Pippin, come on. Come on. Here. Come on then. Okay, so we're just making our way back now. along this path we came up, heading back towards Ogwen Cottage, and then back along the road to the van. And then we'll be just heading back because we need to get back today.